Okay, so I'm gonna be doing this video as the extra on how to set up the Anaconda. So you don't have to watch this video, but if you want to set up Anaconda, I would just recommend watching this video. So the first thing we're gonna do is that we're gonna type Anaconda, right? Then you go on to the free download. Then you click on skip. You don't have to be a registered user. Then for me, because I am using Windows, so I'll go with Windows. So you would download the Windows version. And I already have done that, so I'm not going to be waiting for this one. So when you open it, also because I already have Anaconda installed on my system, so I'm not going to be doing this again. But the way that you do it, you click on install, you click on agree. It depends if you have like multiple users on the system, but it's just me for now. If you want to change with Anaconda setup file as all, I'll say just keep them in the C. Then this is the most important one is that you want to add Anaconda to the path environment variables. This is such a really important step. If you don't do it, you can like do it later, but I would recommend doing it from now since it's going to save you a lot of time. And since I already have Anaconda installed, I'm not going to do any install. I don't want to mess up the things I have for now. So yeah, I don't want to. I want to quit. So after doing everything, you can't just click on Anaconda. So when you type Anaconda search bar, it should show up something like this. The Anaconda Navigator. I don't use the Anaconda Navigator, but it could be useful for some people. This is why I'm just going to show it. It also does take a minute to load up. Like there are a lot of things in Anaconda that I have to mention. So there's something called the Anaconda console, the Anaconda prompt, and things like that. But again, these things were not really important right now. If you want to go in depth, you can just go and see what it is. So this is what the Anaconda Navigator would look like. I don't need any update. I don't want to sign in. Okay. So you might see like a screen different than mine, but it's based on what kind of applications you have. It's gonna show up, and it will also ask you like, hey, do you want to have PyCharm or some other stuff? So this is the Anaconda. You can switch between the environments you have, and I believe you can make a new environment. I have never used it as inside of it, but yeah, I think if you go down, there's a create option, so you can create the Python environment. You just give it a name. You can give it a test name, and then you kind of select which Python version you want. But for me, this is not the way that I love doing things. The way I do it is a bit different. So I will quit this navigator. I love using Anaconda using my command prompt or the CMD. This is something that I was mentioning too. Sometimes if you type conda, it's gonna tell you like, oh, I don't know what conda is. So this is something you have to set up. So you go to edit system environment variables. Then you click on this one. Then you click on the path because you want to add Anaconda to the system path. So you click on edit. So for me, it's in here, which is where I set up my Anaconda version. So if I actually bring a tab in here and then I go to that, so this is what you want to have the path in. So you go to let's just go to the beginning. So this is my Anaconda files. Then you go to the Conda pen, and then you copy the path, and you just paste it in here, and then click on OK. And this should give you the Anaconda path as in the CMD. So now you should be able to use Anaconda. So hopefully now we have Anaconda set up. So the next thing you will do is that I want to make a new Python environment, right? So you will type in conda, like let's see if I remember my creation code. So it's conda create dash n, which is for the name, and I would call it just a video recording. And then you want to set up the Python version you want to go with. So for me, I will go with again Python. I love using 3.9, so I'll go Python 3.9. It's gonna take a minute to set up everything, set up the Python. And for me, I feel like doing it using the CMD is way more faster than doing it using the Anaconda user interface. So it's gonna like tell you, hey, do you want to download those things? So I would say yes, and it should set up everything for me. Which right now I will show what is the difference, like why is Anaconda important, especially if you're doing multiple like researches or multiple things at the same time. So now we have finished setting up the environment, and it says like it gives you the code. So when you type in conda activate video recording, which is the name we did set up, so you will see that it is now in the video recording environment. So now when I type in Python, it's gonna show me, oh, you have the Python 3.9.23, which is like the latest 3.9 version. If you wanna exit, you just type in quit. And if you wanna deactivate the conda environment, you do conda deactivate. So now I am out of the uh, video recording. So if I type in Python again, oh, I don't have Python on the actual system. Okay, so that is something I need to look into, but I have to activate another environment. So I think I have one with SAT 5114, which is for another class. Then I do Python. Oh, this one's also 3.9.21. Okay, but I think the idea is kind of clear. Like every Python environment with its own libraries are isolated from the others. So if you work on multiple researches or multiple projects, you don't want these environments to be clashing together. So this is kind of quick way how to set up Conda. I know that I made it very quickly, but again, if you have any issues like of something that you need help with, you can just send me a message and I'll be gladly helping you with it.